Hello guys, and this is Ravi again. Today I came with the thought like I have so many friends in interior designing industry, so they have been like constantly telling me there is a lot of losses in the business. So I was just trying to understand what all the losses are there in the business. Actually, if seen, losses is not just because of the client. Losses is just because of you are not putting a lot of effort in your project and a lot of precautions. You have to take a lot of precautions when you are doing a project. If you take a lot of precautions, you are not going to make any losses, my friends. So what I have been experiencing in my projects, like first problem is like electrical. We design, we do a lot of beautiful things, we create a lot of 3D designs, a lot of designing part is done and everything. Client, we to take designing fees, we have given quotation. One thing we always forget, especially me, I don't know about you guys, but especially me, is electrical points. So what happens once designing is done, we don't take care of the electric. This I'm talking about residential projects, please don't get mistaken guys. So residential projects, we forget to take care of the electrical point switch, which has to be changed from one place to another, or extra additional points you have to give in study or somewhere in the units, or for the fridge or for the TV, or base in base where you are keeping your Tata Sky or whatever gadgets are there, near to the bed for side lamps and all those things. Those things always get messy. For shifting a point or making a new point for 3 amp, 5 amp or 15 amp is always a problem. So please make sure guys, when you are giving a code, please make sure of your electrical. Don't get mistaken by like, okay, it can be done in last stages, or because small budgeting and costing always does matter. That's where you make little profit guys. So make sure this small electrical points and everything you consider. And second point, will take care as a transportation. What happens when we are talking to the client? Okay, fine, our material is, we are going to transport it, everything is taken care. What about the client material guys, which client has to shift it to his new house? He is going to ask you, maybe he'll request you to saying that please do that time you cannot ask for the extra payments, or you cannot tell him. So please make sure you ask him in advance like what is going to happen. And transportation of new furnitures, like you are buying furnitures for the client, sofas are there, small decor items are there, or loose items, or curtains are there, or mattress, pillow, all those things are there, which has to get transferred to the flat. If local vendor is not ready to transfer, how will you take it? Who will pay the cost? So these all things has to be considered. So you have to tell your client, or you have to mention in your contract copy or something. Okay. Third thing, which I think a lot of designers are not taking care of, or I don't know if you are taking care of, but still make a point. Cleaning of a debris, where we get losses. How? Cleaning once is fine. Deep cleaning again involve costing. You have to pay, you have to call a professional team to get everything clean. And trust me guys, you should always do a deep cleaning in a client's house. It makes him feel very happy, and it's very hygienic also. So please make sure you do, make sure a client ask him for, you inform him for a deep cleaning in the initial stages with some quotation added to your BOQ. So please do that. So what happens in like after deep cleaning, after all material is going to clean, you have to dump your waste material somewhere out. Basically in Bangalore we have BBMP, where if you have to dump some material in dump yard, we have to pay to the government. We have to give them some money to take those debris out of the site or out of the area, or dump in a proper place. So please make sure that you take care of this debris cleaning, debris dumping, and all this. You make sure you make all these notes. Okay. Now coming to the next point is your balcony painting. Balcony and lobby. We always take painting charges we always consider the inner painting of the flat, right? But many times the builder is not going to paint the lobby area, not going to paint the balcony area, but that is always left out. So once the project started, what happens, client will definitely come and ask, okay, there's lobby, this balcony. So please make sure you include those area, or you are talking to your vendor, please make sure you talk to them clearly. Okay, this all area has to be taken care, and you have to go give a quote for this before starting the process or before starting the painting. Okay, next thing which we are going to talk about is a bathroom. Is very critical, guys. Bathroom is most critical, where we are going to make our losses. How we are going to make losses in bathroom? Like when we are fitting a base unit under the sink, or we are going to fit a mirror with the storage, or some ledges or some soap holder or something, or while we are putting partition also in bathroom, or we are going to put a curtain rod. Many times I have experienced this. Like if your guys are not going to ask a builder about the proper drawing or proper marking where the internal pipes are running, the plumbing pipes, you are going to get into mess, guys, big mess. What happens, you will give a order to your carpenters or the laborers to just do the work, they will just drill it off. Once the plumbing pipe is punctured, you are screwed, guys. You have to break the tile, you have to remove everything out, you have to rectify that pipe, you have to call plumber, you have to fix it, you have to get new tile, you have to fix it again. So getting a loss is fine, but with that it's time consuming, guys. Your project is going to get delayed. Please understand, when you are working in bathrooms, make sure you ask builders or whoever is there responsible for construction and all, you get those drawings, or ask them and tell your guys to where are the plumbing pipes, so it will be clear. Next, we are going to come into selection process. When you are going to select your material with your client, so what happens, when you are going to a client, you are asking your client to do selection for the material. What happens, like lot of selection process will go on, client may not like or he may like, so make sure he select everything within a timeline you have given to him or you have discussed with him. Because more timeline means every day you have to go for the selection. Selecting sofa for 10 days is not good, guys. It's not at all good. It's wastage of your time. You will get frustrated, you will make a lot of losses where you can complete your other work. So please do that. While selection also, please make sure you understand the requirement of the client. You give him a proper brief. You are taking him a proper store or proper collection where he can just with a go he can pick it up, and you have to help him to pick up. Like you have to tell him which all things he has to pick, right, guys? Then coming to next point, you are always forgetting to mention while putting a slab in kitchen or fixing a chimney. So what all the basic costs we are always forgetting here? Hob, which is inbuilt, we have to fix it. The cutting has a different charges, guys. The cutting of hob has a different charge, so you have to tell to the client. While fixing the chimney also, if you have to make another out area or router cutting in a wall, you have to tell the client that another point has to be shifted, or electrical point or a duct point, it has to be shifted. For that the different charges are there, so make sure you tell them upfront. So this is the work, this is the charges. Because you don't, if you have not mentioned in your BOQ, please tell them upfront, so it will be noted from both the side if it is to be done or not to be done, so you will not have losses. Most important, guys, for every client, please suggest them a pest control and termite control, chemical treatment for their houses. Why it's important? Because once you are designing and everything is done, you might not consider all those things. But if client asks you, do the pest control or do the termite control in the house for our furniture and all those things, you have to pay it from your pocket. Please don't do that. ask before client telling you, you tell the client, saying that we have to do this, we have to take care of all these precautions before we start the work, right? So you will save a lot of amount, guys, and client will be also happy. He will appreciate your effort. So please make sure, guys, you take all these points, and whenever you are going to do any project, please make sure checklist you have done with all these points, so you no more you are going to make any losses. It will be in profit. So keep on, guys, and keep supporting us. Thank you.